This home sold 9 days after Christmas and for more than the asking price. And no, it wasn't some luxury flip or spring market miracle. This was a modest brick ranch in Waukegan, listed right in the middle of the holidays. Actually, I think the day after Christmas. But here's the part that should make every homeowner pause. The person who originally owned this home didn't get any of that upside. By the end of this video, you'll see exactly how much money was left on the table. What really matters more than waiting for spring, and why selling during the holidays can quietly work in your favor if you know what you're doing. So let's walk through what actually happened with this house, step by step, because this is a perfect example of how the timing myth and the fast cash promise totally collide. Let's talk about the house itself. This was a brick ranch in Waukegan, built in 1957, had 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, just over 1,200 square feet, finished basement, and a 2-car garage. In other words, solid bones, the kind of home buyers still line up for. On November 20th, 2025, the homeowner sold this property to a We Buy As Is for Cash company for $150,000. No showings, no repairs, no waiting. And I get it. When someone needs speed or certainty, these offers can be tempting. But here's where things get interesting. After purchasing the home, the investor didn't do a full renovation. They refinished the existing hardwood floors, painted throughout, added a new dishwasher, and a new microwave. That's it. The kitchen cabinets, original. No layout changes, no high-end finishes. This wasn't a gut rehab. It was a cosmetic cleanup. Now, here's the part sellers always argue with me about. The investor listed this home on December 26th, right in the middle of the holidays. And sellers constantly tell me, Erica, no one buys homes during the holidays. We'll wait for spring. But buyers don't stop buying just because there's a tree in the living room. Serious buyers are still shopping, and during the holidays, there's actually less competition for sellers. The home was listed for $264,900, and in just 9 days, it sold for $271,000. That's over list price during the holidays with basic updates. This wasn't a fluke. Looking at December's 2025 market trends for the area, buyer demand was still strong. Homes that were priced correctly and marketed properly were moving quickly. That's why timing alone doesn't sell homes. Strategy does. Okay, let's do the uncomfortable math. The original seller took $150,000 for speed and convenience. That same home sold weeks later for $271,000. Even after repairs, commissions, and holding costs, there's a massive gap. And that gap is what the seller paid for easy. Every situation is different. Sometimes speed matters, sometimes certainty matters. But before you accept a cash offer, you deserve to understand what that convenience is actually costing you, especially if you're being told to wait until spring. If you're thinking about selling and want an honest breakdown of your options, reach out. I'll show you the numbers, no pressure, no scare tactics, just real data. And if you want more real life examples like this, make sure you subscribe. This isn't the last holiday sale that's going to surprise people.